Over to Deep. Deep is going to give us an example of his 100 award recognized organization that works intergenerationally.
Okay, thank you, Kiran. Thank you, Ron. Thank you all. Myself Deep, the teacher of the street. I am coming from India. That's why the Indian part of the Bengal, that is called West Bengal, Asansol, and I am coming from a rural area. That's why my English is not so good. I am support your actually where I am working. I just connect with you. That's why I want to you please close your eyes and think. In there, if one day electricity is not there, there is the total darkness, no electricity. And you are the person whose earn is $1 per day maximum. You have no money, you have no food, you have no the necessary things. And in your family, as Kiran says, Gen X, Gen X, Gen Y, along with them, there is the 15 to 20 members, only $1, and there is total darkness, no electricity. On that time, what you are doing? You buy your food, or you teach your children in the schools. What is your priority? Okay, please close your eyes. I am working is this type of situations. There you can show the 3-generation learning model. That is we call 3G learning models. As Kiran says, there is a 3 generations. Why I introduce these 3 generations? As I told you, there is some genuine problem, and this type of children, they are coming from the indigenous community, they are coming from the disadvantaged community, they are coming from the marginalized community. On that time, the child is the first generation learner. They are teaching in the street. Their parents and their grandparents, they never learn in the formal schools. That's why this is the most challenging part, because when the girl's child are in 13, 14 years old, they are married. The boy is 13-year-old, they are the child labor, because they need money. On these situations, when I teach these girls and boys, the first generation learner, if they are married in the child marriage or they are the child labor, the total work which I have done from when their age is 3 years to 4 years old to 13 years old, the 10 years, 3 to 13, this is totally disappeared. Because their parents, they did not know why education is needed. On that time, I introduced the 3-generation model. Here, at first, we teach the girls, then they teach their mothers, then they teach their grandmothers. This is a reverse way communication system, reverse way learning system. Basically, here the older teach the child, but here the 5-year girl teach their 50 years grandmother. And on that time, when they are teach their grandmothers, their grandfathers, they are confident. And their mothers and fathers is also confident. They think that my child is too much intelligent, that she teach me. So that's why I have the responsibility that I do not marry him in the 12 years or 30 years. I just educate him because he is a talented girl. In this concept, the education is downwards to upwards, but in case of skill, which the indigenous community people, they have already various type of skills, the handcraft, something like that. These skills they teach upwards to downwards. And in these situations, whatever skills is the community is along with teach, after that we sell it in the market, we educate it, we also give him a platform for their survival, for their monies. That's how the 3-generation model is come, and after that you can see our research model. This is very interesting research model. We call it the Rastermaster Democracy Research Model, because here the mother is also a researcher. When they research how their sons and their girls are potential, and they move on that way, on that time their skills are quietly developed, and this is a grassroots level research model. We just research and also apply it in the development stage, because if we want to develop a community, we can teach the 3 generations, otherwise it is not possible. After that, I am showing something in your Finland, because we all know that the Finland is the number 1, the best in education. I just connect how our model is attached with this system, and this is how. Here we can see what we are doing. This is a wall. We have the 2 taglines. Where there is a wall, there is a way, and second one is that the $1 can change 100 lives. This is a low and low cost effective model, because our students is our resources. They teach their parents. We don't need any type of other teachers, because we have no money. That's why we introduce our model in such a way that minimum to minimum investment can get a bigger result. You can see here, as I say you, not only education but also entrepreneur. Here the mothers, when are financially strong, on that time they can decision in their families. No, I never marry my girl in 12 or 13 years, because they are independent now, financially independent, they are educated. Here you can see this is a mud wall in the indigenous village. We just painted the small blackboards like that, and we converted a street into a classroom and a village transformed in a schools. This is a open air schools. They can easily teach in their walls. Here is some entrepreneur work, whatever they are doing. And here you can see our project upcoming, and here I can show you, just look at this, the UNESCO in its global report, GEM report, they have already told that if we want to make all the schools converted to the technology, on that time we need 1 billion rupees per day. We have only $1 per year. How this type of, where there is no electricity, how we can introduce the technology, how we can introduce this type of things. That's why our model is the 3 generations model, where the 3 generations teach and learn together, and also they can teach in door steps. Okay, thank you all. I think whatever I am delivered, you understand. If you have any questions, you can ask. I am here. Thank you all.